decided to go on a familiarization visit. Why this visit?
Thank you very much. It is a traditional right. It's part of the tradition. Once a traditional king is installed, once he's installed, the first thing he will do before he visits outside the kingdom, he has to visit around his kingdom. It's part of the tradition. That is what we're doing for about 7 days. And today is the last day for the familiarization tour to see with my people, to know their feeling, to know what is their demand. And that is what I was just doing. And today is the last day. You can see me, I'm even stressed out. But God will give me the grace to do all that.
In the course of your visitation, you were not just to see them, but you were also praying for them. Can you tell us the significance of the prayer you were praying?
Once a king ascended to the throne, automatically he becomes a father to all. So as a father, what you need to do is to bless the people. What you see me doing is to bless them. As a good father, when you see your children prospering, it will give you joy. So I want every sons and daughters in Egbema to prosper. That is why I go around to pray for them, to see that they will prosper. Anything they lay their hand upon, God will bless it. Once they are blessed, I'm also blessed. Once a child is blessed, he will remember his father. He will bring food for the father to eat. So I pray for them to bless them so that God will prosper them. So that in turn, I will also be blessed. That is the purpose of
Your
my
Majesty,
prayers.
sir,
Thank you.
in your visit to all the communities in Egbema Kingdom, several addresses were presented, and particularly in Polobo, there is a threat to their existence, the larger people and the soil line that is caving in. How are you going to synergize with the people in order to addressing this issue that has been a threat to them?
Actually, there were different addresses and different requests from the people because they live in different geographical area and they are living in a different place. Their demands are different. Even as you are, your demands are different. So the demands they place before me are different and will address them equally. Like that of Colombo, and there is no threat from the larger houses. The only threat is that they are saw the sea is cutting into their land, so they are retracing into Shekelewu. That is their fear, and that will also the threat they have. And by the special grace of God, we are discussing with the proper NGOs that will take care of those the saw line that will help them to protect the soil so that it will not cut into their land. So their demands will be taken care of. There are some of them I will discuss with the government. My duty is to discuss with the government on behalf of the communities. There are some of the leaders that will talk to the government. They might not give them a listing here, but as a traditional ruler, with the power conferred on me, if I speak, the government will listen to me. And that is why they are bringing their request before me to talk to them on behalf of them, discuss with the government, either the Delta state government or Edo state government, even as far as to the federal government. They will listen to me. I was once a politician and I know what to do. So I will attend to their requests. Thank you.
Well, Egbema Kingdom is oil-rich kingdom, and development is a very a big challenge to Egbema. No roads. They're like a global community that we all visited. The possibility of getting to a community or a kingdom that is oil producing, and there is no road network. How are you going to synergize with the government and stakeholders of your kingdom in order to addressing these peculiar challenges your people are facing?
First and foremost, why our people are still getting that problem is one, leadership problem. We're having leadership problem in the time past. And like some of the communities, if you listen to my address very well, in some of the scriptures I was quoting, that our forefathers, they were engaged with wars. There was no actually peace. But now there is peace. We have peace. So now we can discuss with the government to see that the communities are developed. Definitely road will be tied to Egbema all around the kingdom, all the communities within a short period of time. It is because of the way we find ourselves. And the German have this strong challenge. We've been marginalized anywhere. any part of, because we live around the coastland. So we've been marginalized, we are balkanized and marginalized because of where we find ourselves. But God being with us this time around, we will discuss, we will line up our demands and we will address them one after the other with the government, with the appropriate government. And definitely they will do it. If they don't do it, they will not have this. So they will do it.
I will come again when others present their questions, and I have one final question.
So, we have not, when you move around, I have not actually seen the roles of the multinationals in these communities. When you talk about some like they talk about jetty and some internal roads that are supposed to be tied. So I don't know how you are going to synergize work with this multinational outside the federal government, because we also know there are corporate responsibility that this multinational are supposed to carry out. So I don't know how you are.
Like I have said that before, we are being marginalized. And even the oil company, they normally said our terrain is very difficult, a difficult terrain to develop. So that is what they normally said. But this time around, we'll compel them, and we will align our demands. Do this, and once we put pressure, definitely they will do it. That is just the whole thing. Actually, there is no physical structures on ground from the multinationals, even from the government. But with the special grace of God, sometimes you might suffer for a long time, but once God answers your prayer, it is then the government will turn to see that you are indeed suffering, even the federal and the state. That is why the Bible even said, when the captivity of Zion were torn, they were like them that dream. Within a short period of time, I vow with my God, we were like people that dream in a Egbema kingdom. Development will definitely come.
Women inclusiveness is very key in every traditional institution.
Yes.
Now, from our tour, we can see women pilots move around and sing praises of Agadagba is here. A lot of very interesting moments. How are you going to women inclusiveness in your tour?
Not just only women, vertically everybody is happy. You know what? Once he did not stole the mandate of the people, if the source of the person, their source, their interest, the person they want ascended to the throne, you see the joy all over. You can see it yourself as press men anywhere we go, both children, both women, men, everybody is happy because the person they want ascended the throne. God has given them a king, and that is what you are seeing. I did not manipulate it. I did not bribe to be on the throne. It is because God has called me to be. God has said, this is your time. And God has listened to the cry of the Egbema people. So today we unanimously, there is no dispute anywhere. All the 9 communities that made up Egbema Kingdom, all of them will turn around them. You see them yourself, that all of them were happy. See the celebration and the reception they give to all of us. So it is the Lord's doing. God actually want it that way, and it is the Lord that prepared us, and God has definitely answered our prayer. That's why you see the joy in the faces of everybody.
Way forward for all sons and daughters of Egbema, your message to those in diaspora, within youth of Egbema Kingdom, the way forward.
Mine is one is cooperation. If you have a city, if you have a kingdom, even if you have a state, you will not expect outsiders to come and build it. You will build it yourself and you ask for support. So what I'm telling my people, Egbema people and those in diaspora, to join our hands together so that we develop this kingdom. If you are made a king does not mean you have all it takes to develop the kingdom. If you are made a king does not mean you have all the wisdom to rule the people. There are advisors. But the king need to consult his people. Once you consult and those who have good advice for you, they will advise you. Then you follow up the steps. Then definitely development will come. But one key thing to the youth. If you are a father, your advice to your children is not to make trouble. If your child is outside and somebody flog your child innocently, as a father, you have every right to fight for him and to protect him. But when your son commits crime, in short, it weakens your power. So I would want to advise everybody should be law abiding as a citizen of Egbema, be it woman, boy, girl, everybody, so that it will give me the room once they face any challenge to come after them, to come for their rescue. So my advice is for them to live peacefully, law abiding. That is my advice. Thank you.
Thank you very much, His Royal Majesty Bini Pere IV. God bless.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.